Hello my friends, it's Gregory here with Old Europe Antique Home Furnishings, August 6, 2023, and let's take a walk around the shop. I might take a quick look around here, but the main thing I want to talk to you about is transferware. And also I want to discuss this Dutch cabinet that I have most of the transferware in. And take one last look around the showroom here, because I may very well be moving within the next month, at least out of this building. There is another warehouse that I will maintain for a while, but might be moving to a new facility in the next few days. So I wanted to knock out a video, keep you all up to date with kind of what's going on. And also I want to incorporate into it some of the components that I will put into the antique acquisitions video. Just a little discussion about transferware and this Dutch cabinet. So let's take a quick look before we get started on that at some of the new items that have come in recently. Okay, so there's a spinning wheel in case you want to spin a yarn. Now I want to point out this settee. It's got two armchairs and two slipper chairs that you can see right there behind it. Really, really nice marquetry. Super marquetry. This is the cabinet and the transferware that I want to talk about in just a second. But before we do that, I'm going to show you. That was a nice piece. I think I may have already talked about that. Here's our super cabinet that would make a fantastic bookcase. It's in oak. We've got a sideboard here in walnut that has just come in. Got the mirror here, beveled. And this piece right here, I wish it was facing the other way because I'd like to show that to you. It's a monumental bookcase. It's really nice. I might show a picture of that. We've got this roll top desk with a red gallery at the top. Also, marble top commode. One last thing. This is an outstanding 19th century bench. It's very regal. You can see it's carved wood with gilt. Actually, it's polychrome. There are some other colors there and down at the bottom. Fantastic. All right, so this is what I want to talk about today. Well, let's start off by a brief discussion of this beautiful Dutch cabinet. Now, this is a late 18th, early 19th century Dutch cabinet. You can see it sports the ball and claw feet on cabriole legs. Now, a lot of people do attribute that design or motif to Thomas Chippendale in the 18th century. However, it did not in fact come from Mr. Chippendale. It was inspired by Chinese designs or Asian designs. Now, as you can see, this piece is veneered in mahogany. Mahogany was not native to Europe, so this would have been imported. And the Dutch were among the first to begin using veneers instead of carved oak furniture. And one thing that the Dutch are known for is their parquetry and marquetry. This would be an example of parquetry here. It's a design that's laid into the mahogany veneer. What else do I want to tell you about this cabinet? Let's open up this door. Now, there's a couple of unique things about this cabinet. This, as you'll notice, they don't have the dovetails. In fact, it's just a little groove here for the drawer to slide along. Now, that was typical in the 17th century and before. The dovetail actually started to become widely in use in Europe in the, I believe it was the 17th century. So that's interesting. The other thing I want to point out about this cabinet is the use of pegs in its construction. In fact, I forgot to point that out. You can see what one of these pegs looks like right there. It's got a screw in it, had to remove it. But there are numerous places in this cabinet that they use these pegs to hold it together. In fact, those are both holes there that are made for pegs to hold the cabinet together. It's really kind of an ingenious design. Now, this cabinet is decked out with this beautiful yellow moire fabric in silk, and that's a really nice touch. Before we talk about the transferware, let me just go back around here and I'll show you the back. Here's another one of those holes for a peg. Someone was kind enough to carve top into the back panel so we know what goes where. And now let's talk about the transferware. Transferware originated in England in the 18th century, about 1750. Originally, it would have been made with a pattern that was drawn onto some type of paper, I believe, and then transferred, laid onto a blank white ceramic dish, and then, of course, refired after that. By the early 19th century, and then particularly after the Industrial Revolution, you started to see mass production of this transferware to accommodate the ever-growing middle class, which resulted from the economic boom of the Industrial Revolution. All right, well, that's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button and take a second to subscribe to the channel so that you can see more episodes as they become available. I hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you next time.